Don McLaughlin served as Deputy CIA Director as well as Acting Director of the CIA in 2004 and joins me now. And I should point out, Mr. McLaughlin, you were first appointed Deputy Director under Bill Clinton. You are a 32-year veteran of the CIA. And you object to what you claim is cherry picking by the Senate investigators. I want to give you a chance to have your say.
Well, I think what they've done here, Andrea, is go through 6 million pages of documents and find the things that support the case they want to make. As I've had just a brief opportunity to look at it, it seems to me that's the principal flaw in their methodology. Also, I think there are two other major problems with this report. They never interviewed any of us who had anything to do with this program. I know the chairman has cited some transcripts of old interviews, but they had an opportunity to talk to people who actually ran the program, many of whom were not under investigation by the Department of Justice, and they passed that up. No serious reporter or historian would ever do that. And the second big problem, I think, is they don't know how analysis works. They will take a case and say, well, all you learned from this detainee was a name of someone. Well, it turns out that's what you need. That's the piece of information that fits with something else that begins to create a picture and allows you to go take down an operation.
I was at the briefing that they gave to reporters early this morning on an embargoed basis, not to be released until Senator Feinstein took the floor. And when I asked that question, they said that the same information, the same dots could have been connected without the torture techniques.
Yeah, I read that, and I hesitate to use that term torture. We were trying not to torture people here, but let's go to your point about dots. The mistake they make here is they'll find some report somewhere. For example, take the second wave attack on the United States that we think we prevented. They'll find a report that says, and this is a case from the report, they'll say, well, at some point, a foreign intelligence service told you, a small one, that there's going to be a second wave attack on the United States.
After 9/11.
After 9/11. So you don't, what else did you need? That's all we had. We had to find out, well, what does that mean? Who's responsible for it? So we went to one of the detainees, a Southeast Asian terrorist named Hambali, and I can take you through all the details, but the short version would be, he said, yes, there is such a plot, and since I'm in captivity, I can't run it, but I know who would. It's a fellow named Gunawan, who is in Pakistan. We go find that guy, and indeed, he's training 17 people to come here in an operation. So we didn't know any of that until we talked to the detainees. So their mistake here is to think that it's than it is.